go. Am I the asshole for arguing with the guy offering an unpaid internship? No, no. Honestly, unpaid internship are bullshit. You are doing work. They should pay you at least half what they pay someone that is doing the same job. I understand that you're not good. I understand that, like, you're not as efficient as the other guy that has been doing that for 2 years. But, like, on the other way, on the other side, you have all the energy and all the willingness to be able to do it. So, I'm a college student, and this summer, I was looking for an internship. I applied to everything I could find, not knowing how many callback I'd get. I was applying to paid and unpaid stuff, but thinking the unpaid ones has chances to negotiate for a paid position. Or at very least, if none of the company that offered me an internship would pay. Okay. I'm surprised to get a lot of callback for interview. And I went through the interview process with 14 companies. 3 were paid, the other 11 were unpaid. I ended up getting 7 internship offer, 2 paid, 5 unpaid. The paid one were offering $22 to $26 an hour. Very good, like just take it at that point. The 22 an hour one was the one I thought I'd learned the most at. And I called them to negotiate the pay and talk them up to 24 an hour. I'm really confused why you're not, like, this is the one you thought you'd learn the most at. You negotiate up. Why don't you just go there at that point? Like, clearly you know what you're doing. You know that your job is worth something. Why would you go and piss off the 5 others? Then I called up 5 companies that offered me unpaid internship and told them that I had a company offer me 26 an hour and that I would have to decline the offer unless they were able to exceed that. 2 of those 5 straight up told me no. 2 others told me they would see what they could do and came back with minimum wage offer. At least you have an offer. Like, they didn't know what exceed mean. I mean, at least they came back with an offer. But the last company I declined, it was chaotic. I called them to say I had a competing offer and asked if they could exceed it. And the hiring manager got furious on the phone saying I knew it was unpaid. You know, I knew it was unpaid and it was ridiculous me to ask for upward of 26 an hour. I mean, don't get too irritated and just like close the call saying, it's all good, old man. Have a nice day. Good luck finding someone else doing that kind of job and you're like, fudge this. Be a douche, but like, don't be an asshole. That would make you an asshole. That's fine. You get irritated. I wasn't asking for anything. I was just stating a fact that unless you are able to exceed my competing offer, I will have to decline your offer. He was like, no, you know what you were doing, and called me entitled on the phone. I got frustrated and regrettably didn't just hang up. I argued, saying that it was a little entitled of them to ask someone to work for free when their landlord wasn't about to give them rent for free, and the grocery store wasn't about to give them food for free. The guy told me that if I was more concerned with money than education, this wasn't the internship for me. Education. Free labor. Yeah. Which I should have seen from the start when I went through the whole interview process for an unpaid internship and wasted everyone's time. Oh my god. Like, okay. I was like, who is this for then? Is it only for people with a rich family? Because that seems a little sketchy to have an upper class only requirement on a job. This is exactly what it is. Like, basically you have enough at home so that you don't have to earn any money. He snapped at me and said that there was no class requirement and that it was an unpaid internship for student, and that I had strung them along acting interested for 3 rounds of interview, then dragged my feet on giving them an answer for week, not picking up the phone, and that was very unprofessional. I was like, I'm letting you know, I'm not interested in full-time work for no pay, and the guy hung up on me. I felt a bit like a douche for getting into an argument with this guy instead of just saying no thank you and ending the call. Like, here's the thing. I get why you would. I would not even have called them back. Okay, here's my problem, okay? Everything here was kind of fine. you want to call them back to say, I got a better offer, can you beat it? Kind of fine, but you went to see some company that were offering unpaid internship. They plan on giving you nothing to do the job, and you ask them, can you pay me decently to do the job? They will tell you no, or minimum salary, that's the best we can do. Like, someone else considered you were worth 26, I can give you 12. Basically go into a pound shop and saying like, how's this worth? You know? So, it's in mint quality, probably has been there before the birth of the Christ. I give you $2. What else was he expecting? So, I would not even have called the other unpaid internship. Maybe to tell them like, I found something better, have a good day. Like, if you really want to make some follow-up. I did. Holy shit. I am honestly shocked by some of the comment here who don't seem to understand the concept of negotiating if they're getting a job offer. Yeah, but you just pushed it too far. Like, okay, you pushed it too far. You went to ask for some people not willing to pay. Pay me, and pay me well. So, it was fine negotiating with the two first one that were like paid job. The job listing is a starting point, not a contract. I agree with that. That's fine. You can negotiate your way up, but like from nothing to well paid? That's optimistic. My college required an internship to graduate. The paid one are in high demand. Not everyone can get one. Yeah, like, okay, I had unpaid internship. It became paid quite recently after I've done mine. So, like, I get the part that sometimes you have to work for free for you to be able to have your thing. It did 3 cents a bunch of, okay. Like, I'm just a bit saddened because, like, he's not the asshole. It's just everybody is like, not the asshole, that's fine. Not the asshole is fine. I just don't get the part about ish. I mean, we don't know all. The problem is just like, also your condescending dismissal of the 2 counter offer that were minimum. Ignore that their recruiters did at least try. Yeah, okay. That's all good, but like, he's not the asshole for the fact of trying to deal up, but he's the asshole in the way that, like, I don't know. I think he's an asshole, but like a soft asshole. And there's like that douche guy here that is a big asshole, just like trying to ground him down to the fact that he was not worth shit. I think this is the problem. And let's catch up. Today a member of my family told me that I was too skinny. So now I try to pay attention to, not to pay attention to it, but I still try to eat as much stuff as possible to like not being too skinny. Like, how is it bad? But okay, Joey, don't let the point of view of someone else on how you are or who you are define what you gotta do. Like, if you are what we call underweight, consider it. Like, go and make some research knowing like what would be a normal weight for someone of your age, of your wideness and your height. And if you fit in that, like if you fit in what they call like to be the unless you are super swole, which I know you're not that swole. So if you fit in healthy, like in what they would consider to be a good BMR, not BMR, but MRI, fudge MRI. So a good MRI, don't care about what they're saying. I really like want to like strain to that point to you. Like, in my life, I had skinny people telling me I was too fat when I was younger. And I had fat people telling me I was too skinny when I was in a better shape. So, no matter what people are thinking, if you have healthy habits, don't force yourself to eat too much nor not enough to fit like what they would consider to be good. As simple as that. Like, don't try to be like the mannequin. This is stupid. This is unhealthy to that point. But don't try to be like your nanny that is like, oh, you're too skinny. Like, clean that out of your mind. Just go with the fact. Just go with the stats. And if you are like too heavy or too fat for your own height, for your own health, try to fix that. And if you're not enough, try to fix that, but like in a healthy way, in a medicinal way, not in a I'm forcing myself to feed myself more because someone told me I was too skinny, or because I'm stopping to feed myself because someone told me I was too fat. Like, none of those two. Like your EMC, you don't know the English word, is like perfectly in the center, but you don't look like. If it's the case, Joey, I don't care which hunt or which family member told you that. They can go fudge themselves. And that's pretty much it. Like, you are considered to be healthy at the point where you are in your IMC. Just keep doing what you're doing. Keep staying active and keep eating decently. Overfeed yourself because someone told you, you look skinny. Who cares about what they think?